Hey, happy Friday, everybody. It is Friday, March 7th. It's Friday, March 7th. Can you guys believe it? You guys know I'm a huge, Bruce and I are huge Disney fans. 2 weeks from today, the new Snow White comes out. Yeah, the new Snow White comes out. So I have got so much to show you guys in today's video. Yeah, it's been 10 days since I shot a video, but I had a huge, gigantic spider bite on my neck. So, we're gonna make a pair of earrings. I'm gonna show you my WIP. I'm gonna show you a completion, and I'm gonna show you guys what's in this huge bag. Yeah. Yeah. Come right back after the intro. Okay, everybody. So, today, like I said, it's Friday, March 7th. And first off, I want to start off today's video with some positive thoughts and prayers towards Miss Maritza over at, say her name, Kiss My Crafts. My God. So, Maritza's family, first off, she's just had not a good week. If you guys haven't seen Maritza's video, her latest video, she lost her first nephew. Her sister's firstborn son. He was 49 years old. And then just a couple days later, Jose and Mia lost everything they own in a house fire. So Maritza, words cannot express, saying I'm sorry. Just, it's like, I sent you an email, asking about what size Jose wears in clothes. And I just wanted to know, Mia lost all her books, her school supplies, her art supplies, everything. We're so lucky that they were not in the house, that they are fine. But are you ever fine when you lose everything? So yes, everybody, I'll drop a link below to Kiss My Crafts. If you're not already a subscriber, stop by. yeah, send Maritza and her family just positive thoughts and karmic healing or prayers, whatever you believe in. You don't have to believe in anything, just positive. So, before I get into showing you guys the completion, yes, I'm going to show you the completion. I'm going to show you my work in progress. And the work in progress, you guys know, you guys saw me kit it up a couple weeks ago, but it does have to do with Snow White. Yeah, and but first, I want to welcome some new subscribers to the channel, and I'm only like 65 away from hitting 3,000, and we're gonna do a giveaway. Yeah, so reminder everybody, if you guys are not set as public on your channel, you need to go in and set your settings to public. Sorry, I'm getting reflective glare from the light. But yeah, you have to set your channel for public or you won't be able to go in for the drawing. But let's welcome Carmelita Hall, Hazel Boney, Colorado Celtic Diamond Art, Brittany Reigel, Millie R. Hope. Oh my God, I am just messing up, you guys. Millie R. Initial R for Richard, Hope Benedict, Keith Greenwell, and Shirley's Garden. That is the coolest profile name, and I could imagine that woman's flowers right now in her garden. And Scary Fact Fiction. Scary Fact Fiction, right up my alley. Yeah, you guys know I also I'm an avid horror reader and horror movie watcher. So yeah, don't forget to, if you like the channel, if you like the comment I have on the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right about here. I'll pop the subscribe little button right here. And I'm drinking iced coffee. Yeah, why does this surprise you out of this cup? I love this cup, and I have 4 different ones. Yeah. So, first off, I'm gonna show you my completion. I've been telling you guys in the last couple videos that I was gonna show it and I kept forgetting. So let's start with that. You guys all saw me working on this. It's right here. Speaking of horror, yeah. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here. And here he is. He's really, really cool. I do really like him. You ready? Here he is in all his finished glory. Yep. That's Boris Karloff as Frankenstein's monster. And yes, I did his eyes in green crystals. So yes. Sorry it took me forever to show him. Hang on. Yeah, he's been coming for a while. He was supposed to be shown a couple weeks ago and I forgot. And oh, sorry you guys, zoomed in a little bit too. I'm trying to get rid of this reflection right here from my ring light. So, not the ring light, that's the lamp overhead. So, what else? Oh, here's my WIP in progress, but here's what I'm going to be doing today. So, speaking of spring and flowers, these are the most cute double-sided, stop the swing in there. Yeah. Now, I have been doing these for years and years and years. I always call them Ferris wheel earrings. And I used to do them a little bit different. I did them with more crystals around the thing to make it look like a Ferris wheel. But with spring coming up soon, and I went to my chiropractor yesterday, and My chiropractor's receptionist is so nice. Her name is Corey, and she has always been a huge fan of my jewelry, and I've never ever made her anything. So, yeah, we're gonna do the second one, and yeah, those are going to Corey. So I know she won't see this because I don't think Corey watches that much YouTube, and I don't think she's subscribed to the channel. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be making today. So that's going to be the tutorial I'm going to be doing. So yes, my allergies are still kicking my butt. It's not going to go away. So speaking of this huge spider butt, I'm going to show you guys a picture here. This happened a little over 2 weeks ago, and in the middle of the night, yeah, I might have told you guys this. I don't know. I don't remember if I showed this bite when it was, but I still have it. It's not, my body's not absorbing the venom very quickly, but yeah, so here's a picture of the spider. This was like 3 days later. So it bit me in the middle of the night. And yes, I felt the spider go down my arm and down my shoulder and down my arm. And yeah, I never found the spider, but yeah, so I didn't really want to get on camera. I know it's a vanity thing, but it just, you know, like when you see a bad car accident and you just want to stare at that. Yeah, I didn't want everybody saying, "Ooh, that looks gross, Richard." But yeah, so here's my WIP and my work in progress. We all know what WIP stands for. So yeah, in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from today, actually, the new movie comes out. And here she is so far. I've got her more than half done. This is a 45 by 60. Yes, I've been adding crystals. Look at her. She's beautiful. She's so cool. Look at her eyes. Look at that face. And there's crystals on her fingernails. There's crystals in her pendant right there. I was telling Joanna when I talked to her the other day on the phone, I was gonna do the eyes and the poison apple red crystal, and then I put crystals in the top of her crown. But yeah, this come from AliExpress. She's so cool. She's so pretty. But yeah. So Tammy over at NMD, Diamond Painting with NMD. I know you're a Maleficent fan like I am, but hey, we gotta give the Evil Queen some love too. So yeah, there she is. So let me roll this back up. Actually, I think I'm gonna put this back on my work surface right here, because when I work on the earring, I don't want my I'm using a mini bead on a board today. I normally have a huge, gigantic one, but it's over there behind me with a necklace WIP that is on it. So my beads and my separator bead tray is over there. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that here. So I'll go over the supplies and everything needed for that. And then Bruce and I went to Costco at the beginning of the week, and I thought, I didn't really need it, but I thought I was running out of coffee. Yeah, heaven forbid, Lord, heaven forbid, run out of coffee, Richie. I still had I think I still have 9 bags left of my big, my Disney coffee excursion. And if you didn't see that one, I'll pop up a picture right here. Yeah, this was, I buy all my coffee at Marshall's because coffee is so expensive. And these bags are from Joffrey's Coffee. And I love, love, love this coffee company's coffee. I first got turned on to it at Disney World Park years and years and years ago. And It's like $14 a bag for a 12-ounce bag, but Marshall's gets it in every week, and depending on how close it is to the shelf expiration date, it can run you between $6.99 a bag and $8.99 a bag, which is a huge savings, almost half price. So yeah, Bruce and I went to Costco, and then on the way, on the way to Costco, we went into Marshall's first, and I bought more coffee. So that's what's in this huge bag, you guys. So there is, let me pull the chair up next to me. So I'm gonna throw my glasses on again. So you guys, you're not gonna believe how many bags of coffee are in this bag. It's full. I mean, this is a huge bag, and it's full of coffee. So there's not one of this flavor, but there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is the Sanderson Sisters Brew. This is cinnamon, apple, and caramel. If you've never had caramel apple coffee, you don't know what you're missing. And this one was, this flavor was $8.99 a bag. These are still good for 4 months. But does it ever really go bad? Not unless you open it. It's like one of those things, that, if you don't open it, it ain't gonna go bad. So I'm already at 15 minutes and I haven't even, but of course through the magic of editing. So yeah, and there's 1, 2, 3 of this brand. This is another brand I really, really, really like. This is Happy Camper Coffee, and this is the salted caramel. This is the salted caramel. This is a great brand of coffee too. Now this is not made by Joffrey's. This was only this brand is always only $6.99 at our local Marshalls. So I got 2 of the salted caramel, and then I got 2 of this flavor. How can you go wrong with s'mores? Yeah, how can you go wrong with s'mores? You can't go wrong with s'mores. It says coffee tastes better in the wild, so go ahead, brew the first pot and be everybody's morning hero. Use 2 tablespoons of ground coffee for every 6 ounces. I just put 4 scoops per an entire coffee pot of coffee. Yeah, how can you go wrong with s'mores? Now, these next 2 I had seen on Joffrey's website last week. Yes, yeah, I'm wearing my emerald necklace and bracelet. Yeah, I mean, how gay can I be, Richie? I mean, I don't have an outfit, but I have a matching necklace and bracelet. I don't know, I had the necklace, I had the bracelet on, then I took it off, and then when I got out of the shower, and I put the necklace on, I thought, So, I had seen these 2 new flavors on Joffrey's Coffee. They sent me an email last week, and I thought, oh man, these are brand new flavors. They just came out in the last week of February, first week of March, and I thought, it's gonna be a while before they hit the shelf at Marshall's. Wow, we were so lucky. So I got 1. You guys, this is ridiculous. 2. You guys ready? 3. I got 3 of this one. Yeah. So this one, I love, love, love. You guys know I love lime green, anything green. This is a brand new flavor. It's Mickey Mouse Cup of Gold. It's an Irish treat with hints of caramel, chocolate, and vanilla. Look how cute he is. Yeah, so I got 3 of this one. This was $8.99. Yeah, so I got 1, 2, 3. And then there's another brand new flavor. This one I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I got 8 bags of this one. Now this is also a really, really pretty bag, and this is celebrating Easter. This is called Hoppity Ever After. It's caramel and dark chocolate. Yeah, it's actually a purple bag. It looks blue here, but yeah, it's a really pretty purple bag. And yeah, there's Mickey and Minnie dressed up in their Easter finest, and yeah, it's a medium roast, but I don't care if it's medium or dark. And then Bruce is addicted to these candies. Now, we go to a lot of live theater, live Broadway, stuff like that, and you could never have enough hard candy in the car, whether we're driving to the city, whether we're just driving just anywhere in the car. You can never have enough hard candy to suck on. And we got hooked on these when Bruce's mom was still alive. And these candies come from, I think the UK, and they're not cheap. These candies are very expensive, but these are a really big container. It's 7 ounces. These are the bigger ones, so they're about the size of a quarter. And these are Cavendish and Harvey's fruit drops. Now, these are the tropical fruit drops, and then this is the mixed fruit drops. The mixed fruit drop has cherry, blackberry, lemon, orange, and pear. And then the tropical fruit drops have pineapple, pink grapefruit, tangerine, mango, and guava. So yeah, and these are only $3.99. Yeah, $3.99. So we bought 2 of each. Yeah, we bought 2 of each. There's one already opened in the car. So yeah, you guys, if you've never thought of going into your local Marshalls or TJ Maxx, TJ Maxx usually doesn't really have that many food items, but go in because you'll be surprised what you find in there. Yeah, you'll be surprised what you find in there. Not always good, like I tell Joanna and John all the time, not always good, and I've told Tammy and Angela this, it's not always good to go in there when you're hungry because they have everything from caramels, very expensive candies, and just treats and good stuff. So there. So I showed you what's in the bag. I showed you my WIP. I showed you the completion. I brought up Maritza and her family at Kiss My Crafts. So now we are going to make the other earring. Now, once again, the earring is going to Corey. So I'm gonna be popping the camera around and down. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. I gotta move my pole. I gotta move my light ring, turn off the overhead light, put my magnifier down. So give me a couple minutes, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody. So, and I just dropped it. So, you're gonna see some beads over here, but this is not what I'm working with today. This is for the beads I'm using in a necklace that I'll be giving away on the channel. So, this is going to be the other earring that I'm gonna make right now. Now you're gonna see that one side is one color, one side's another color. Now I used to call these Ferris wheel beads. I've named them all different kinds of things. This is a very simple, beginner-friendly pattern. These are ear wires that Jen from Baby Squirrel Beading turned me on to. These are, you can see there's crystals in here. These are from BB Craft. You can get these off of Amazon. You can use any type of wire. Now, what else are you gonna need? You're gonna need one 4mm round bead. Well, you're gonna need two, one for each earring, but I'm using a 4mm round crystal bead in a really pretty yellow gold. You're gonna need two 5mm jump rings or jump rings of your choice. I use a 4mm and a 5mm, and you'll see why. And then you're gonna need 3 colors of size 11 seed beads. These are all Tohos. I've got a gold, hot pink, lined lavender. So it's a lavender, you can kind of see down here, it's a lavender transparent glass bead with a hot pink center, so it makes it look like the pink is floating. And then I've got a yellow matte opaque for the petals. So I'm using 36 inches of size 6-pound fire line and a size 10 needle. Now, this is very beginner friendly. I have huge hands, so here we go. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start by picking up, I have to use my magnifier. So we're gonna start by picking up 12 of our center beads. You're gonna hear the cat eating. I had to close the window because the fountain and the cat was going crazy with the wind chimes and a kitty being on our patio, so I did close the window. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're gonna we're gonna pull these down to the end. I'm gonna go up through all 12 beads again. And I'm gonna tie this into a double knot. So I'm just gonna go through once, and then twice. Yes, I've got huge fingers, and when I want to do a beading tutorial, I have to make sure that I keep my hands in the working area. And my hands are huge. So working with size 11 seed beads, which is the standard size seed beads, is hard enough when I'm on camera, but trying to use 15s, which are even tinier. So I'm just gonna go through 2 beads to get away from the knot. Now, I always work away from me because I bead right-handed. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna build 4 petals of 5 and 5 and 1. So there's 11 beads in each petal, and we're gonna build 4 petals times 3. So there's gonna be a total of 12 petals. So you always want to pick up 5, 1, 5. You have to remember, if you're using 2 colors, that you always pick up the same color first, because if you don't, you're not going to get this pinwheel effect. Yeah. So we're going to pick up 5, 1, and normally I can do a pair of these earrings in a half hour, but when I'm doing a tutorial, I have to show you guys all what I'm doing, so I'm going to be going a little bit slower. So we've got 5, 1, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go through. We're coming out of this bead. We're going to skip 2, and we're going to go into the third one. Now you might not see. Now there's 1. Now see how this gold bead right here is kind of sunk down? We're going to come back through these again and pop this bead out. But first we're going to put the three more petals on. So I'm going to get rid of my tail thread. I'm going to use my thread zap. Do not touch this to your fingers. This thing gets very, very hot. It will burn and it will blister. So we're going to have 1 seed bead between each petal. So once again, we're going to pick up 5 of our first color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A point bead. And then 5 of our second color. 3, 4, and 5. We're going to skip the next 2 and go into the third one. That was the automatic cat feeder. We're going to pick up 5 of our first color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 point bead. 5 of our second color. 4, 5. Once again, we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and go into the third one. We're going to do this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A point bead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to see here that we're going to skip these last 2 and go into the very first one that we were coming out of. Plus we're going to go up those first 5 beads. Because what we're going to do now, we're going to go through these petals and we're going to pop out these point beads. So by doing that, we're going to skip this gold bead or our point bead, and we're going to go up through the next 5 and through that next gold bead. Now when I pull this, it pops it right into place. See how it makes that point? So we're going to do that again in the second petal by going up through these 5 A beads, or color A, color 1. I always refer to them as A and B. We're going to skip the point bead and go through the next 5 B colors and through that next gold one. That takes us to that third petal. We're going to pull, pop that bead right into place. So we're coming out of that next gold bead. We're going to go up through the next 5 A beads of the third petal. Sorry, I got to put my big old hands in the way, but We're going to skip that point bead, go up through the 5, and go through that next gold one. Pop that point bead into place. Now we're going to do the last petal. So we're going to go up through these 5 A's. We're going to pop this point bead up. We're going to skip it and go up through those 5 B's, and we're going to go through that same gold and the next gold. So you can, I'll do this one at a time so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to go through that first gold that we were originally coming out of. We're going to pop that point bead up. Now, to put the second round of 4 petals on, we're going to go through, remember how we skipped these 2 beads at the beginning? Well, we're going to go through the first of these 2 beads right here. Now we're going to do this all over again. We're going to do it 4 more times with a second round. So this is going to add petals 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to pick up, I got to make sure my pad doesn't slide. We're going to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a point, and 5 B's. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this isn't hard. I'm going to slide these beads down so they're out of my way. What we're going to do, in order to get from here to here, we're going to go from the behind, we're going to go behind, we're going to go up through this petal, okay? And we're going to go through that next gold bead, just like this. Now you're going to see what this does. It kind of puts it in place. So we're coming out of this bead. We're going to do this again. So we're going to pick up, let me see if I'm sorry, I moved my camera. So we're going to do this for petal number 6. So we're going to pick up 5 A's. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 point and 5 B's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And just slide those down out of my way. We're going to go up from underneath this petal, and we're going to pick up that next gold bead right there. Okay, we're going to do this 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick up a point. Oops, sorry, I keep bumping my camera. I don't know how. Oh, because my magnifier's bumping my camera. So we got 5 A's, a point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 B's. We're going to go up. Pick up that next gold. We're going to do this 1 more time, which will put petal number 8 on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a point, 5 B's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what went into your necklace, Joanna? A lot of hard work with big hands. So now when we come to these last 2 loops, or these 2 petals, we're going to go up through both of them. just slide down. I just knocked all of those 5B beads off. So I need to put them back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to come up through both of these, and then you can see that we still have, remember the 2 beads that we skipped at the beginning? This is the second one. So we're going to do this 3 more times to put petals 9, 10, 11, and 12 on. Now you're going to see here that these are loosey-goosey. So before we put petals 9, 10, 11, and 12 on, we need to pop these 4 golds that we just put on, okay? Okay, so we're going to slide we're going to put this 8th petal on. So what we have to do though is pop these 4 gold beads out and make points like we did the first time. So I'm going to slide my beads out of my way. I'm going to come up underneath, go out of the same gold bead that we were coming out of when we started this round. Okay, so just like before, we're going to go up through these 5 A's. Okay. I'm going to hold the piece. We're going to skip. Now, you're going to say, wow, this is kind of getting hard to hold. I just turn it over. You can, or you can keep it like this. We're going to skip that gold one, go through the 5 B's. Okay. We're going to go through that next gold bead, okay, which takes us to petal number 6. We're going to do this 3 more times. We're going to go up through these 5 A's. We're going to skip this gold bead, go through these 5 B's, and up through this gold bead, and do that for the next 3 petals, okay? So we're going to skip the gold, go through these 5 B's. We're going to pop that point out. We're going to go up through that next gold. We're going to go up through the next 5 A's and do this 2 more times for petals 7 and 8. So I'm going to come right back, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am going to place this little mountain, this picot up here with the loop of 5 pink beads so we can attach our ear wire. So we've worked up to the point. Okay. We're going to pick up 4. I got to rethread my needle. Sorry, I just pulled my thread off. I could thread a needle with my eyes closed, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna pick up, we're coming out of this point, okay? We're gonna go from this point to this point. So I'm gonna pick up 4 beads and another bead, because this 5th bead is gonna be this 5th gold right here, okay? So we're picking up, once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Just like that. We're gonna pick up 5 of our color B, 3, 4, 5, because once again, we're gonna pop out this this third one, the center one, just like we were doing the golds on the petals. So let me get this earring out of our way. I've picked up 4 golds and 5 pinks, okay? We're gonna skip these pinks and we're gonna go back down toward us through this bead. Okay. Now when I pull this down, it's gonna make a little loop of 5 pink beads. Okay. We're gonna pick up, we went back down the 4th bead, so we need to pick up 3 more golds. 1, because we made that 4th bead, okay, like a center. We're gonna go right over here to the next point. Now, if I laid this down, it's gonna look, let's get these out of the way, kind of cattywampus because we haven't popped out that center. So what we're gonna do to get back up to this center bead, I flipped it over so you can see where I'm going. We're gonna go down through these 5 pink beads, which is right here. We're gonna go through 1, 2, 3 golds, and then up through that petal. Now, all right, I'm gonna show you this one more time instead of say it. We're gonna go down through these 5 pinks. Oh, did I just tie a knot? I sure did. See, even somebody who's been beading as long as I have, there we go. So I went down these 5 pinks right here. We're gonna take our thread through 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Okay. Now to get to the other side, I'm just gonna take the needle and poke it through. Okay. We should be right over here somewhere. Yep, we're right where we need to be. So you're gonna go through 4. You're gonna go through 4 rings, or 4 golds on that center ring. That brings us right where we need to be, right here. So we're gonna go back up these yellows and out the point that we were coming out of when I put this little ear wire hanger part, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna go up. What we're doing, we're trying to get up to this pink bead. So we're gonna go up through these 4 golds. Sorry, you probably can't see what I'm doing. These 4 golds right here. Okay, we're gonna go up to this 4 gold. we're going to go up to this point, but we're going to skip it. Remember how we did the golds and the petals? So we're going to go through the first 2 pink beads. We're going to skip that middle one, go through the last 2 pink beads. Okay. We're going to go down through that one single gold bead. So right here. Okay. So we popped out that bead, went down through this pink bead, that single one, and then we're going to go down the left side of the mountain, right there. Okay. Now, when I lay this, next to this one, they match exactly. Imagine that. Yeah. So we're going to follow through these next pink beads. I'm only going to go through 3. Okay? Because I'm going to tie a half hitch knot right here. That's just taking the needle, we're wrapping, we're going to go behind and make a loop. So I just tied a half hitch right there. I'm going to work my thread through a couple more beads. Right there. Okay. I'm gonna burn off this thread. Isn't that thing cool? You can't even see where the thread is. There's our earring. So I'm gonna move these beads out of the way. See what goes into making jewelry, Joanna, with these big old hands? Now, you can get rid of the remaining part of your thread. Or if if you want to save it, you can. I don't like to save beading thread of any kind because once it's been used, you don't want to use it again because it weakens it. Okay, so I'm taking my ear wire. Now you're going to notice that there's a loop here. Those of you that have never opened a jump ring, there is a way to do it. Now, so I'm going to grab one of these 4mm jump rings. I'm going to open it like this. Okay. So once again, you're taking your thing and you're moving one hand away from the other. I'm going to thread the jump ring on. I'm going to close it back up firmly to where there's no gap. Okay, just like that. This is where I take the bigger earring. We're going to open it again, just like that. We're going to thread it in the loop. Now, remember how I said I want the pink in the front? This is where you have to make sure that you put the ear wire on There it is. There's one. And here is the second one. Now you can also do it this way to where one side's one color, but I want the pink out front. So now when Corey puts them on, she's gonna have these pretty crystals right here showing on the front of her earring. It looked a lot harder than it is, you guys, just because I had to get my big old hands in the way. Really, anybody can do these. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see how actually beautiful these earrings are. And like I said, they're about the size of a quarter. Yeah, see it next to my thumb? They're about the size of a quarter. You guys, thanks for coming by. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. She's gonna love these. I know she is. This color is really, really, really pretty. So I'm Richard with Real Men Craft 2, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right here. Yeah, I have the camera zoomed in, sorry. My big old hands. You're gonna see I'm working on top of my diamond painting. But hey, you guys, take care. I'm Richard. I'll see you in the next video. I cannot wait to give these to her. Bye, you guys.